Hi guys. This is a little bit of advice for future voice actors or people who want to, have a job in the future. I had an experience yesterday, and I just want to say, never be like this guy. So, I'm like trying to do like voice acting hunting. I'm trying to look for like voluntary voice actors for Crossing Worlds. And this one guy who I met on a stream, I met like on a um group call on Discord. He showed like off his talent and I thought, hey, he's pretty good. So I DM'd him, like inviting him to work on the project, and he said like I'm more than happy to do anything. Like I like very excited, very energetic, like just tell me what you want and I'll be more than happy to do it. So I'm like, cool. I gave him a few scripts. I gave him one that was for like a skip video, and then I gave him a few for Crossing Worlds. So, he he's just kind of like, all right, this looks fine, this looks fine, and then he just kind of like ignores a lot of it. He just doesn't really get back to me on anything. So then I like try to follow up. It's like, hey, so what did you think? I want your feedback, and like, are you when would I hear from you? And he's like, oh yeah, I actually don't want to voice this character because I don't really like the way how he looks. Which so and he clarified this a bit a while later. He clarifies what he meant, but when you say it like that, it sounds because I sent him an image of what the characters look like. It sounds like you don't want to voice my character because you think my art is bad. Okay, rude, but yeah, like I get like some people just can't usually find the voice in the characters, but it's like it just came off as a bit rude because I first showed him the art and he was like, oh yeah, I actually want to voice this character based on the art. So it's like, what? Anyways, but he then explained that it was just the personality, and I was like, okay, that's fair. Like I can show you the other scripts for characters that don't have like this like extremely aggressive personality because the person in the script like yells a lot, and he just kind of like just kind of sidelines me or just is like kind of I don't know. He just kind of like just is me. It's like actually I'll call you back at 9. And 9 rolls around. He doesn't get pick back up. And then later while I'm sleeping, he's like, yeah, sorry, I was hanging out with a friend. It's like, okay, fair. That's fine. That's fine. He never gets back to me until one day randomly he calls me, not talking about the voice acting or like scripts or anything that I've been like making clear that I am waiting for an answer on. He he's like showing me videos on TikTok or like YouTube Shorts, and then the moment I bring it up, the moment I ask something myself or ask about the scripts, of like, okay, so what did you think of it after having some time to look at it, or do you want to look at it to get an idea of them or like the images of them? He then is like, actually, I gotta go and like decompress. Like, I just got out of school, which I would understand. But here's the thing. You called me. You called me to talk. And then the moment I want to talk or ask something because I DM'd you for business purposes, you bail on me. And then he's like, and then I'm like, okay, 3:30 tomorrow, we're gonna talk and look at this. And so I get on a call with him. He sounded so disinterested. He sounded like he wished he could be anywhere else. He acted like he didn't give a single fuck. I'm trying to talk to him. He goes silent. I'm waiting for a response. He's like, well, are you going to talk? Like, aggressively a bit. And I'm like, buddy, I've been trying to talk to you. I've been waiting for a fucking response. I don't say that to him, but it's like, inside, I'm getting a little bit pissed. So, I'm trying to show it to him, and I'm like, okay, so what do you think of this character, or this guy's image? And he's like, I don't know, like, it looks fine, or, like, giving very vague or half-assed answers, very shallow responses. And then, like, I, like, skim through them, and I'm trying to talk to him, and he's just, like, very disinterested, like, very detached, and then I try to talk to him about that. I try to bring it up. You know what the fuck he's doing? While we were on a talk with each other for a business project, he's talking to his friends on VR chat. Like, completely having a completely different conversation. So he's also ignoring me at the same time while we're still currently on the call. Also, one point, he's like looking, he wasn't even listening to me, and he was looking at casting club for stuff he could audition for, and he's like, oh yeah, this could be like a chance because I really want to be a voice actor. And it's like, buddy, do you not understand what is going on right now? Do you not understand that I'm giving you an opportunity to be a voice actor? You're acting like... Okay, just a newsflash to people, like, even if you're not going to be a voice actor, like, just in general, if you're in a meeting with your boss or, like, someone who is looking to employ you, don't sound like you wish you could be anywhere else, and don't act, don't sideline them, for one. And then you most certainly do not distract yourself with a completely other conversation with another person. Because, okay, so I'm, like, trying to talk to him. He's, like, not listening to me at all while he's on VR chat. And then he's like, actually, can you get off the call now? I'm trying to talk to my friend right now. And it's like, what? Like, I am pissed. This guy is an asshole. And then he's like, and I mean, we've been talking for a long time. It's like, bitch, no the fuck we have not. I don't call him bitch, don't worry. But I had enough, and I'm like, no, we have not been talking. I've been talking. You haven't been talking. You haven't been listening. You act like you're so disinterested. You act like you wish you could have been anywhere else. You sound so annoyed that we're even having this conversation because you never followed up and you never listened. Buddy boy. And then he's like, I'm sorry, I really was interested, but then I just didn't really know their personality, and it's like, I don't really know how to talk to people, and it's like, this is my first time voice acting. It's like, this is my first time directing a fully fledged project with actual other people involved. This is my first time on a serious, like, wide-scale project. Other times where people, like, voice acted for me, it's usually as, like, a small favor or just, like, close friends. Like, this is like a big official project with, like, a bunch of moving parts. So, don't act like I don't know how it feels for it to be my first thing, but talking to some... for not really sure how to... And he was like, oh yeah, I wanted to be nice and say, like, I am interested. It's like, I asked him that earlier. Like, did you just say that you wanted to be part of this project to spare my feelings? And he's like, no, I actually am interested. And it's like, So you lied to me. You lied to my face. And then I'm like, okay, so should I put you down as a no, you don't want to be part of this project, or not? And he's like, I am interested. I want to give it a try. So I'm giving him a deadline for Friday or Saturday. But, dude, if you see this video, and to anyone who wants to be a voice actor, work on a project, work on anything, one, be honest when someone asks you if you're interested in a project or want to be part of something. Do not say, oh yeah, I'm interested to be nice. Like actually be honest, and if you don't feel like you want to be in this project anymore, or feel like you or just feel like you're not really confident, or like just for whatever reason unable to do this, tell them as soon as possible, because you can't tell them last minute or keep them hanging, always trying to ask you, and then you give them like a very vague, open-ended answer. Like, you don't leave them hanging. Like, we can't tell what's on your mind. Two, when someone is talking to you, your employer, mind you, you don't sideline them for a completely different conversation on fucking VR chat. Because spare my feelings in saying, like, I am interested, but I was interested initially, but then I didn't want to hurt your feelings. I wanted to be nice. It's like, no, you are not nice. You're an asshole, actually. You were actually being a fucking asshole on that call. Because, no, that's like, it's clear that's like, you wish you could be anywhere else. It makes it clear that you actually don't give a shit about anything I'm saying or trying to talk to you about. So, guys and gals, please do not be like that guy. So this is my little rant. I just needed to talk about this because it was so effing wild. Just please, for heaven's sake, do not be like that guy. Thank you.